Cab Driver. Weekdays 10 to noon. New Bedford's News Talk Station, 1420 WBSM.
As should happen, the ballot question to legalize, regulate marijuana is going to move forward to the voters. No exact idea how the voters are going to really vote when this is all said and done come in November, but at least the final say will be by the voters. And joining me this morning is the media director, Jim Borghesani, media director of the campaign to regulate marijuana like alcohol. Jim, welcome back. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for having me on.
Glad to have you. You guys must be elated that the SJC voted in favor of you guys.
We're very happy. Going into that case, we did think that our opponents had a very, very shaky case going in, but you never know. Whenever there's a decision, you just never know. We were confident, but we weren't counting on anything, and yesterday the SJC really, they came through for the voters of Massachusetts, we think, because they're saying that, yes, the voters should have the right to make their voices heard on this issue. So we're very, very happy.
Well, Jim, I heard you say something that I'm going to question. You say their motives to go forward was a little shaky. It seems to me that the court agreed that what they were saying was right, but they changed the wording in order to make your question more plausible, I would say, and also to make it constitutional.
Well, they didn't change anything in the question. They did change the wording only in the yes vote, in the title, and what a yes vote would mean. They didn't change anything in our initiative at all. So actually, we asked the SJC to change the yes vote language to make it more representative of what we want to do. We have to be a certain age. You can only buy a limited amount. There's only certain sellers you can buy from. So we're very happy with everything that the SJC did yesterday.
Is it the job of the Supreme Judicial Court to actually write out this kind of stuff? They're more or less legislating what your question should be. Aren't they supposed to be the interpreters of the law?
I think that they left the text of our initiative intact. They ruled that the Attorney General was correct to ratify our initiative, to certify it, but they did say that the wording of just the title, the yes vote and the title, should be changed to more reflect what's actually in the body of our initiative.
I'm hearing a lot from the opponents or those that are going to vote no on your ballot question. They still think that some of these edible products like the gummy bears and Swedish fish and chocolate bars, things like that, are targeted toward or could be targeted toward kids, people under the age of 21. My thought process is whether the marketing may look that way, the bottom line is whomever's selling the products can't sell it to those under 21.
Well, you're right. They cannot sell it to anybody under 21. And a couple things to consider on this. The smoke-free product already in the states that are legal now, we're seeing them move toward restricting certain smoke-free products, edible products. In Colorado, just a few weeks ago, they passed a new law that says that no gummy bears, no gummy worms, no soft candy in the shape of animals, something that would be traditionally attractive to children, can be sold in Colorado. That's a new law. It'll take effect, I think, so already we're looking at states. Remember, these are the first states that move forward. They're already looking and they're saying, let's see how we can refine this. We have the benefit of learning from those states. By the time, Massachusetts legal market begins sales in 2018, we'll have, the ability to look at best practices of other states. And one thing, too, to remember is that it's the regulators under our initiative, the Cannabis Control Commission, that will determine what is sold, not the retailers. So you may see a very, very tightly restricted product line of smoke-free products that we learn, again, from other states.
We're talking to Jim Borghesani, the campaign to regulate marijuana like alcohol. If this passes in November, you say it really won't take effect until 2018?
Yes. retail sales would begin in 2018.
We have 351 cities and towns. Are you trying to tell me that not every city or town would be able to sell marijuana cigarettes or marijuana brownies at a brownie shop?
Yes, the amount of retail outlets in the first year will be capped at 75.
So, in essence, if a mayor or city council or select board says that we don't want marijuana sales of any type, whether it's edibles or smokables, they could effectively vote to be a dry city or town?
They could, but to do that, they would need a vote of the people. On a ballot vote, any town could opt out, could say we don't want any sales in our town. That would take a ballot vote.
Brian's Beat.